Hi, welcome to first week of Java programming language. So I'll quickly walk through the agenda that we're going to cover in this week. Yeah. So the day one will be basically looking around the basics of Java programming language. So we will deal with the basics, understand what is Java programming language, and what is a Java platform. And also we'll look at quickly the features that Java programming language brings. We'll talk a bit about JVM, the Java Virtual Machine, and we'll also talk about the compilation process in Java. Yeah, and then we will write a simple Hello World program, a simple Hello World program using a Notepad and a Java compiler, and we'll compile it, we'll run it, and we'll see how the execution happens. Yeah, and we'll also talk about completely the program explanation. So how a general Java program will look like. So this is what we're going to do on day one. And then day two, we'll quickly go to variables and data types. Um, we'll talk about a bit of memory allocation, stacks and heap. Just a very brief introduction about that. And then we will talk about the various data conversions that are possible between data types like implicit and explicit conversions like typecasting. Yeah. And then we look at some of the operators available. We'll quickly look at all the operators available and talk about few basic things that we require. And then we will move on to the control statements. So essentially we'll talk about the conditional statements and the loop structures available. So like if else and then the switch case type of thing, and also the different loops like while, do while, for loop and enhanced for loop that are available. Yeah. So this is day two. We will be doing this a lot of things on day two, but these are the basic things and will not take much time to actually go through. Yeah. Then from day three onwards, we'll talk about functions, essentially classes and methods quickly, and recursions because we use recursions a lot in solving our problem. So we'll talk a very basic thing about recursion. What is recursion? How to use it? And then on day four, we will start working with arrays, one-dimensional array and two-dimensional array. And day five, we will talk about strings. Okay. So why do we cover arrays and string here in the first week is we will be having a lot of lead code problems on arrays and string. So to have that or to start solving those lead code problems, we need to understand a basics of array and string handling. So that we'll be doing here. Yeah. And then day six and seven, we will do quite a lot of sample applications or sample programs on arrays and string. So that's our first week agenda. And second week predominantly we'll be doing a lot of programs on lead code using arrays and string. So that's the agenda. So let's start with the basics in the next video.